The Season 2 finale of Killing Eve has received a number of criticism from fans of the series. It is particularly the last scene of the episode and the shock-inducing cliffhanger that places certain viewers at odds with the direction the writers have decided to take. For concluding the sophomore season of the highly acclaimed series, after spending episodes enamored with the thought of entering each other's lives once again.
I think about that all the time.
Eve and Villanelle's anticipation matched that of the passion-fueled fans' own yearning to see them reconnect. It is this electrifying build-up that set up the expectation of a possible happy-ish ending for the second season, at least in terms of Eve and Villanelle, as a definitely more than platonic partnership.
How much of the day do you spend thinking about her?
Most of it.
Eve couldn't keep Villanelle out of her mind, and the same could be said for the troubled assassin, struggling both with a stab wound and heartbreak.
No, Eve. Eve, wait, why are you being like this?
The same vitriol that Villanelle spouts when she is rejected by Eve in the final scene can be seen in rants, articles, and blog entries posted by fans who tuned in to see Eve and Villanelle come to any sort of reconciliation towards their feelings for one another.
It's so amazing. I could get the cabin.
Akin to Season 1's finale, the writers decided to avoid such a reconciliation between the two would-be lovers. Grand romantic gestures were made, but they were not sealed with a kiss or physical affection. Instead, our protagonist is shot in the back by the object of her own obsession. Taken at the hands of Villanelle, this action is the direct foil to the previous finale of Season 1, placing the two in a troubling situation with one another once more. Due to this, frustrated viewers are losing focus of the overall feel and mechanics that makes Killing Eve the uniquely different kind of series that Killing Eve is a multifaceted series. It subverts every genre it partially falls into.
What did he do to you?
Not a standard spy thriller, nor drama comedy. It bends and warps the expectations of these categories and of its own audience.
Where are we going with this?
Yes.
Is that a sweater attached to a shirt?
The same can be said in regards to its queer representation.
I think about what you're wearing and what you're doing. I think about what you eat before you work.
The series does not follow a common coming-of-age or coming-out cookie-cutter narrative, nor is it a simplistic girl-meets-girl love story, that of which is a staple in lesbian media.
Don't speak to me like that, Eve.
Killing Eve boldly removes itself from any typical narrative, be it a fast-paced thriller or of the LGBT variety.
I like you, but I don't like you that much. Don't forget. The only thing that makes you interesting is me.
What makes it a great series is its inability to be pinned down, just like its two lead characters.
I am gonna find the thing you care about. And I am gonna kill it.
The will they, won't they get together is a key aspect of the series' unique appeal, along with the continued resistance and pullback each time Eve and Villanelle intimately inch closer together. It's the duality of the show with its cat and mouse interplay that keeps viewers on their toes. Those who are strictly hoping for lesbian representation that takes form of a more standardized tale of two lovers trope may not understand or appreciate the appeal of the hot and cold temperament and nature of these women's relation to one another, and the plot developments that keep them at arm's length with one.
You have a very nice body. Don't do anything stupid.
In an episode, Eve can threaten to kill Villanelle.
I want to kill her. With my bare hands.
I've never done anything like this.
Stab her in another.
It's okay. And she lay down next to me on my bed. She stuck a knife in me.
And yet the magnetic attraction she has does not dissipate. It grows even stronger.
Are you all right?
Villanelle, however, makes her own interest in Eve well known early on in the series, with no sense of subtlety or coyness.
I mean, I masturbate about you a lot.
Her sexual attraction is bluntly stated, and ultimately her declaration of love is rejected.
Are you wearing it? You love me.
No.
I love you.
No.
I do.
This is what led her to shooting her so-called beloved in the back. The characters' dialogue and acts of violence toward one another is an emotional volleyballing back and forth that drives some to be frustrated with the show's direction.
Sometimes when you love someone, you will do crazy things. Ow.
The audience can expect the unexpected when it comes to killing Eve. It is reflective on the unabashedly unpredictable natures of Eve and Villanelle, both as individual characters to the story, and as a dynamic pair.
Are you going to London now?
Yep.
To see your girlfriend?
Although, it is this aspect of the series that keeps it from being merely a spy thriller, or just another emotional drama with queer overtones. Knocking down expectations with a stylistically metaphorical axe keeps it from fitting the mold of any pre-constructed genre or narrative.
You would think I was the bad guy.
This element creates a level of high art in a television production that is more commonly seen in art house or indie cinema.
It's so nice to meet you.
In order to appreciate the work that goes into the series, is to appreciate the convoluted aspects of Eve and Villanelle as well as the plot of this series as an integrated whole.
Like us, you mean?
Similar to a Jane Austen novel, revisiting and further inspecting actions, dialogue, and tone all come into play when drilling a hole to get to the meat of the body of work.
That's stupid.
No, it isn't.
All of these aspects make it difficult and nearly impossible to box in Killing Eve in terms of narrative, genre, and queer representation.
Oh, God!
Squealer.
Watching the series as a queer-themed series first and foremost does the work a large disservice as well as a disservice to the viewers themselves. So what are your thoughts on Season 2 and its finale? Leave a comment below. Thanks for listening.